I'm gonna teach you exactly how you can achieve all your goals, all your desires in 2026. This is gonna be simple steps that you can implement instantly after watching this video. So that's pretty exciting. I wish I had someone tell me 3 years ago exactly what to do to achieve all my goals, but I'm gonna break it down for you in this video. The simple steps that I'm gonna be teaching you today comes from a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this book has honestly changed my life. And I wanna share the lessons that I've learned in this book with you today so that you can change your life as well, like it has changed my life. So it's very simple how to achieve all your goals. It's gonna be 5 steps, and I'm gonna tell you the 5 things you have to do right now in order to achieve all your goals in 2026. So step number 1 is you gotta have desire. Step number 2 is you gotta have belief. Step number 3 is you need to have a clear plan on exactly how you are gonna achieve your goals. Step number 4 is you need to take action on your plan. And step number 5 is you gotta have persistence. Now I'm gonna break down all of these steps for you today in this video. So step number 1, which is desire. What is desire? Desire is when you have a strong want for something. It's not a, oh, it must be nice. It would be nice to have this thing. It would be nice to have that thing. Maybe I want to have this someday. No. Desire is I want this thing and I'm gonna have it no matter what happens to me. I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. That's a strong desire. Now, without a strong desire, you're not gonna have anything, if I'm gonna be honest. No successful person in the world has achieved their success by thinking, oh, it would be nice to have that someday. No, they thought, I wanna have that and I'm gonna get it. That's exactly how they achieved their successes, because they had a strong desire for something. So you cannot go out here thinking, oh, I might wanna have that someday. It would be nice to have this someday. No, you gotta go out there thinking, I'm gonna have this thing because I really want it. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be able to get this thing that I want. That is desire. You don't just say, oh, I want to get fit one day. No, you say, I want to be fit and I'm gonna get fit no matter what. And it's important to have a strong desire because that strong desire will give you energy. I swear, I have a huge desire for being successful this year, for being in the best shape of my life, and for having 100,000 followers across my social platforms. And this shit gives me energy. I swear to you, I wake up at 5:30 every single day. I sleep at 11 because I get home late from work, but I wake up at 5:30 a.m. every day, and I have energy because I have such a strong desire. Every single day I wake up saying, literally the first thought that comes in my head is, I'm gonna change the world. And that shit bolts me out of bed, I swear. So you need to have a strong desire if you want to achieve your goals in 2026. The next step is belief. If you don't have belief, I'm telling you, you're not gonna do anything. Bro, it really pisses me off when people say something like they want something and then they don't believe in themselves. How are you gonna ever achieve anything if you don't believe in yourself? I don't know what kind of phenomenon the world does, but when you start believing in something so strongly, it's like the world caves to your desires. Anything you ever wanted and you believed it strong enough, the world just opens up the path for you to achieve that thing that you want if you have belief. But if you're going out there like saying, oh, you know, I want to get fit this year and I'm gonna do whatever it takes, but deep down you don't believe in yourself, when that failure hits you, you're just gonna give up. You're gonna give up and you're not gonna do the thing because you just don't believe in yourself. You cannot achieve something if you don't believe in yourself. It just doesn't happen. If you have faith, the Bible says if you have faith, you can tell this mountain to move and it will move. Obviously, Jesus is not talking about, yo, tell this mountain to move and it's gonna move. He's giving a metaphor here saying if you want something really bad enough and you truly believe in the thing that you want, it is going to happen for you. So you must believe, because without this belief, you're not gonna achieve anything. I'll give you an example. If you're trying to do something, let's say you're playing sports, right? I grew up playing sports. So if I went into the game, before the game even starts, I'm thinking to myself, what's the point? I'm gonna lose the game anyways. That's gonna take away my motivation to win. And I'm just gonna stop trying. I'm not gonna try because I'm gonna fail anyways. I'm gonna lose anyways, right? But if you go into the game thinking, I believe I'm gonna win, that also gives you a lot of energy. And that will make you win. The thing with sports is, if you go into the game thinking you're gonna lose, you will lose. But if you go into the game thinking I'm gonna win, I'm gonna do whatever it takes and I believe I can win, then you're more and more likely to win the game. So you can't go into things thinking I'm gonna fail anyways. You gotta go into things believing that you can achieve it, and you will achieve it. That's number 2, belief. Believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, because you can do it. So step number 3 is you gotta have a clear plan. You gotta know exactly how to achieve your goals. Because without a clear plan, you're just gonna do things randomly and you're probably not gonna have the results that you want. So it's very important to have a clear plan for achieving your desires. You gotta have desire, you gotta have belief, and you gotta have a clear plan. For example, my plan for reaching 100,000 followers on Instagram is to post twice a day, give value, post on my stories every single day without missing. That's my plan. That's it. Post 2 reels per day, engage with my audience, and post on my stories every day. It's been working for me. I'm at 9,000 followers now. Like 3 months ago, I was at 1.6K and now I'm at 9,000. So it's working. I just gotta be persistent with it and not give up. And I can't miss any day. So that's my plan, for example. You gotta know exactly what your plan is in achieving your desires. For example, I want to lose 50 pounds this year. That's your goal, that's your desire. How do I lose 50 pounds this year? Oh, okay, well, I'll go to the gym 5 to 6 times per week. I'm gonna track all my food. I'm gonna drink a certain amount of water. I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps per day. A clear, actionable plan that you can do each and every single day that's gonna help you get closer to your goals. I'm telling you, this has changed my life. The mistake that people make when setting goals is that they just have this big goal, like, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. Okay, but how? How are you gonna lose 50 pounds? People don't think about this. But if you start thinking about it and breaking it into simple, actionable steps that you can do each day, then you are more likely to achieve your goals. I wanna lose 50 pounds. Okay, I'll walk 10,000 steps. Gym 5 times a week. Track all my food. That's it, you're 90% of the way there. So have a clear plan on exactly how you are going to achieve your goals. Because without a plan, you're just drifting aimlessly like a ship without a destination. You're in the water forever. You don't know where the land is. You gotta, before setting sail, you gotta know exactly where you are going so you can follow the path in order to get to the land. So have a clear path. Have a clear plan, please. And step number 4, you guessed it, action. You can have the strongest desire in the world. You can have the most belief in the world. You can have the best freaking plan in the world. But if you don't take action, guess what? You're not gonna achieve shit. So you need to take action. And this is probably the hardest part because people, they have great ideas. They have an amazing plan. They have crazy belief. But when it comes to taking action, they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. I give up. This other person's better than me anyways. Why should I even try? You have to take action. Take action. This is the most important part. If you don't take action, it doesn't matter what you did before. The most successful people that you look up to, they all took action. That's what differentiates them from the 99% of the crowd. The 99% of the crowd will sit back and they'll just watch and they'll criticize the person who's actually doing the thing. I'll give you a personal story, for example. When I started my social media journey, the people who were close to me, for some reason, they started like mocking me and criticizing me behind my back. But it doesn't matter now. I'm at 9,000 followers. Something's working. But imagine I just caved into what people were saying to me, what people were thinking of me. I would not be at this position that I am in right now. Now, 9,000 followers is not a lot. It's really not a lot. But they're not doing anything basically, and they're criticizing. And this is the problem with people. They like to criticize someone who's actually doing something. And it's normal. It's normal. It really is. But if you cave into the opinions of people, you're not ever gonna achieve anything ever. There are so many people that I know who are talented, but then they tell me, I don't want to start social media because I'm scared of what people will think about me. I'm scared people are gonna think I'm cringe. I'm scared people are gonna think I'm this and that. No, you can't give in to the opinions of people. The same people who are criticizing you, they're not doing anything with their lives. They're just bots. They're just criticizing for no reason. The people who are doing the same thing as you, they'll praise you. They'll be like, yeah, let's go, man. You got this, right? So take action. It doesn't matter who says what about you. Take action, because your life is not gonna change if you're not taking action. Action over inaction. Always, always, every single day, take action. And step number 5, the last step, be persistent. There's gonna come a time when you're doing all these things. You have a strong desire, you have a great self-belief, you have a great plan, you're taking action every day, but then there's gonna be a time where things just get hard and you feel like quitting, but you can't quit. I don't know why, but for some reason, before we achieve great success, there's always gonna be this period of time where everything just gets so hard and you feel like quitting. You don't want to do this anymore. It happens to everyone. But the people who have great success, they push past this phase of wanting to quit and then they achieve great success. That's how you have to be in order to achieve all your goals this year. Every year is be persistent. Without persistence, you are not going to achieve anything ever of significance. Every single great person that you've looked up to, they all have persistence. They never gave up when things get hard. You can't give up when things get hard. If you miss one workout, it's okay. Don't let it turn into 2 workouts missed. Just go back the next day and get back on track. It happens sometimes. I understand. We are all human. We are all human. We mess up sometimes, right? Things happen, life happens, but when these things happen, you gotta make sure to not lose yourself. You gotta make sure to get back up and you keep on fighting, because that's how you succeed. The winners are the ones who just never quit. You can't ever lose if you never quit. You're only failing once you've quit. So don't quit. Don't be a loser. I know things get tough, things get tiring, things get hard, but I know you're a winner. You got fight in you, man. So you got this. So that's basically it. That's the 5 steps. I guarantee you, if you follow these steps, you will succeed your goals. It's a simple formula, but it's the only formula that will help you reach your goals. So I'll repeat it once again. Have a strong desire, have belief in yourself, have a clear plan on how you're going to achieve your goals. Take action on your plans and be persistent. These 5 steps will guarantee you success. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Or if you want to send me a DM on Instagram, go ahead and send me an Instagram DM. I'll leave my link in the description. And make sure to leave a sub and also leave a like in the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped you. And as always, I'm rooting for you. I believe in you and I love you.